Okay, so Sam, thanks for coming to the event.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it. Okay.
My pleasure.
And just so other folks will know, how did you find out about the event, the Safely Back Home event?
Oh, Paul, I happened to be reading the paper the other day, early in the morning, read the article, and just fell in love with the concept. Based on the fact that I had a personal experience with my uncle. My aunt had an onset about 7 years ago. He went through the whole process. Obviously, we never heard of the concept. So when I heard it, I could link personal situation with my aunt having Alzheimer's, and possibly one day, which fortunately, knock on wood, it never happened, she could have just wandered off, and in turn, your service and your company and what your concept is fits perfectly right in, not only with her, but maybe millions of people throughout the world. We all have people that are immediate family, relatives, friends of friends that will, as an aging population, we're all going to get there, and a lot of us are going to have Alzheimer's or memory, a lack of memory, in which we can be wandering off and not know where we are.
Mm-hmm.
I had a personal situation myself where I was living in a small town, Bergen County, Fairview, for a couple of years. I grew up in Fairview, and all of a sudden I noticed a guy walking up and down. I didn't know what the heck he was doing, but I knew he wasn't in the neighborhood. So I went down to the street level and asked the guy, and he said that he wanted to look for Fairview Avenue. I said, Fairview Avenue? It's a couple blocks away. I said, he says, yeah, that's where I live. I said, well, this is not Fairview Avenue. You're blocks away. You know your house? And he said, yes. So I put him in the car, drove him over there, and as we got there, his family's out in front, and in turn, they were grateful that he was returned home. Even though he was a half a mile away, he had no idea where he was. So again, if he had a shirt on or something on his garment that said his name, if I'm lost or appear to be lost, call this number. Perfect example that happened to me, and this was 5 years ago. So.
Okay. Well, you came here today and you brought 3 garments, right?
Yes, sir.
You brought 3 garments. Yep. And so
my
what was your
idea to help
thinking
you out,
behind?
and I think its concept was great. I wish I had it.
Mm-hmm.
I would be making money on it. I wouldn't be like you. But as a nonprofit, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I have some time on my hands right now. I want to help you out as much as I can.
Okay.
Part of it is I brought the garments because I want to wear the garments. I do a lot of walking lately. I meet a lot of people, fortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, and as we've talked this morning, I have a tendency to be interested and talk to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, they're going to see it, they're going to ask me about it, and I'm going to in turn be a walking billboard.
Beautiful.
For the company.
Beautiful. Okay. So you actually did have these garments possibly for the future for yourself.
Yeah, and that ties in as I walk even now, even though I'm relatively sane,
right.
And that's, relative is a common word.
Yeah.
I can fall, get knocked down while I'm walking. Nobody can see me. If they find me, at least they'll see there's a number to call,
right.
Who happens to be my son. But maybe in a couple months, I start losing it. And in turn, it'll come in for the purpose it's really set up for.
Yeah.
So you never know. In the meantime, I'm your billboard.
Yeah.
I'm here to volunteer and help out and make this thing grow as fast as possible.
Sam, thank you very much for coming. It was
pleasure.
great meeting you. You're a beautiful guy, and I appreciate you doing this testimonial.
It's I'm honored to be here. My understanding, I'm the first guy to do it.
That's right. You're the first.
So we started off, and hopefully we'll get thousands of more people to sign up right away.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Sam.
Quite
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.